and welcome to this weekly update video from myself, Sarah Lane. So those that have tuned in before, you'll notice that I have new graphics on this video, and that's from a long-term friend, Chris McKenna. And this is something that he does in his spare time. He has his own company that does music production, graphic production, animation creation, videos. He is very creative and he is super talented at what he does. We met through IT, as that's one of his passions, but he now does lots of other things outside of that. So I've put details below if you want to get in touch with him and create something similar for your videos. He'd be happy to walk you through the process and talk you through how much it would cost, etc. So please do take advantage of his services and help kind of put some polish on your videos as well. I'm really happy with the graphics that he's created, and I'm looking forward to creating more video content to utilise them as well. This week, in terms of Azure news, it's been fairly quiet, to be honest. When I had a look at what had been happening this week, there wasn't much to talk about. We've had some Azure Sphere updates, and Azure Monitor Logs now has a new way of creating that log workspace, but there's no real big story or new updates that I want to talk about, and that's totally understandable, right? During this pandemic state of play, there's lots happening in the world of cloud, and I think, to be honest, probably our Azure engineers and all our other engineering teams are focusing on making the working from home platform the best that it can be for a lot of our customers, and making use of that. So hopefully there'll be more updates in the future, but it's been fairly quiet this week. And I wanted to give everybody a big shout out for the people that are working in these sectors and unfortunately can't stay at home and can't stay safe. From IT all the way up to our health service people, a massive thank you to everybody that's involved in making sure that we can still function as a society and still do what we need to do and be looked after as well. Keep doing what you're doing. We really do appreciate it. So thank you to everybody. And talking about this pandemic, I saw on Twitter earlier on this week someone saying that if you didn't come out of this lockdown, this pandemic, as a better person with a new skill, you'd really wasted your time and you didn't have much discipline. And that really rubbed against what I've been trying to do over these past few weeks, to be honest. It's unprecedented times, and yes, we are staying at home and we have all the luxuries that we have nowadays, streaming media, the internet, gaming, food delivered to our house. We don't really have to leave the house, and we only do have to leave when it's necessary, but I'm not a big believer in we have to come out of this lockdown with new skills and have bettered ourselves. I really am not. At the moment, I'm focusing on surviving and making sure all my friends and family are still around once this lockdown is released. And I will not be disappointed. I will not be ashamed if I come out of this lockdown having not learned a new skill, having not completed all the to-do projects I have around the house. I will just be happy if I come out of this lockdown and can go and spend time with my friends and family and create memories, and we're all still here. And I think that's important to say, because as a society, culturally, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves and others to constantly be bettering ourselves and learning everything that there is to learn. And right now, that should not be your focus if you don't need to. I applaud everybody that's learning new skills, that's making the most of this time at home and putting it into good use. But please don't put pressure on other people who are not doing that. And please don't say that they are not as good as you because they've not done that. I think that's really bad, and I think that's a pressure that we don't need at this time. And for me, I am focusing, like I said, on just surviving, doing my job, playing my PlayStation, binging on TV series and catching up with friends, and doing any necessary shopping for elderly relatives or neighbours that I need to, and just staying at home and staying safe. And I'm proud of that right now. That is the best thing that I can do for me and for my family. So yeah, I know not everyone's going to agree with that, and I'd love to have debates around this. So please do, if you have a different opinion or if you have the same opinion, please reach out and let me know what your thoughts are. I would love to discuss them and hear other people's viewpoints. So again, thank you for tuning in, and I will hopefully catch you next week. Stay safe, everybody, and yeah, have fun whatever you're up to.